Okay. Um, Mr. Raynor wants to know about some of my experiences with the paranormal investigation. Um, I've gotten a few EVPs. I'm going to play a few for you. Hopefully you'll be able to hear them. Um, if not, I'll make another video where it's just going to be like video, put whatever, I don't know. I can't explain to you. Um, but I don't really put a whole lot of stock in the orbs because I can fake those so well in a lot of photographs. Um, EVPs are questionable because I can't remember the term for it, but basically it's a human mind making sense out of senselessness. For example, if your name is Bob and you hear something like that, it's natural for you to assume that you've heard your name because your brain is actually going to fill in the blanks of information that doesn't kind of make sense. That's why, and I want to I'm going to get a little off here a little bit, but that's why, like, when crazy people do crazy things, it's so hard for normal people to understand, and that's why it drives them to figure it out because their brains have to have sense and order. Um, and that's one of the reasons why I was fascinated by it because a lot of times I would hear things and it don't make sense to me. But other people are like, oh no, that's said, I'm dead and I'm a ghost. And it sounded like that to me. I heard just some noise that could be wind, could be electronic interference, which it's a really interesting thing to me. Which, like, here's my voice recorder. The microphone in here basically picks up vibrations, any kind, and it moves the diaphragm, which changes the electronic impedance inside the circuitry here, and it records it as a sound, and then basically does the exact reverse to play it to the speaker. Um, you can put enough pressure, atmospheric pressure, down on that to actually affect the diaphragm to record sound, even though there is no real sound. Okay, it works the same way as your eardrums, by the way. So, in theory, atmospheric pressures can make sounds, because this is much more sensitive than your ear is. Now, my question is this, and I asked this, and we talked about it for a little while, and kind of mixed discussion on whether it's possible or not, but electronic interference, that a mild EMP, electromagnetic pulse, can affect the magnetism of the magnet that's used in the microphone, and that would display a sound. Um, my batteries are so good. So that's just one of the things that I found interesting. So anyway, so let me play some EVPs for you. Hopefully you'll be able to hear them. If not, like I said, I'll put another video up where they're just like playing in the video, okay? Alright, this one is supposedly going, ah. I'm not going to tell you what these are next time. Play it again for you. So, okay, now this one, right there. Right there. Um, what people told me that says is, where's love? We got this one here, right before the end there. No, that one supposedly is no. This one's kind of interesting. And to me, it kind of sounds like an old toy train whistle. Play down. There we go.
Ascend.
Okay, right after, a little bit after it says descend.
Ascend. Ascend.
Now, what's interesting is, by the way, that was somebody actually saying the word descend. We had an obelisk going on. And what it does is it displays the word. I don't know if I have mine on here still or not. Yep, there it is. Okay. This is the iObelisk on the iPad or iPod. See, fog and children just came up, and so that's what it said. It said descend on one of these type of devices, and then you hear what people have said. It sounded like dig down, and it said you. Okay, this is by Digital Dowsing Material. So let's turn you off. And so that's where the descend came from. And then, interestingly enough, what we hear in the EVP is dig down. Here is the one I like the best. I'll play it for you. You hear that? To me, it sounds like a drum. Sounds like. Wait, that stops. To me, it sounds like. Wait, one or two hits. I can't remember now. Okay, there we go. And then somebody, I can't remember who it was, said that they heard now, right after the drum. I couldn't really hear that part. Hopefully you heard those. I mean, you could actually hear what was going on. Tell me what you think you heard. And again, so I'm gonna put another video where I'm gonna use like that movie maker thing, and I'll put the sounds actually in there. So there you go.